Hello and welcome to another episode of East of Nowhere. Not exactly a full episode, just more of a short segment we like to call Pissing in Your Cereal. Today we're going to be discussing Brink and how it kind of fell short.
Fell short? God damn
it. Yeah. No, I wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it, and I played it non-stop for several days, and as I mentioned before, I did that whole thing where, the new game thing where you're just playing it and you're enjoying it, and, it kind of loses its charm after a while. I did that in about 3 days.
I couldn't even get past 2 days. I was so hurt.
Yeah, I got a little tired of it. I mean, the level design was repetitive. Some levels had some serious problems with balance. All the guns were almost the same. I mean, there were different classes of guns. You had your submachine gun, your sniper rifle, your assault rifle, and your light machine gun. But within those classes, there was no difference between any of the guns. The sound design was horrible. They all felt pretty much the same.
Yeah, not to mention, I mean, sniper rifle. I mean, I guess I could thank Brink for one thing, is introducing the fact that the sniper rifle was pointless.
Yeah, the sniper rifle was completely useless. I did use it to my benefit a couple times, but it was not. You don't want to snipe in Brink.
No, the levels aren't set up towards that. They're all set up for choke points to one team.
Yeah, that was a big issue, and the character design was not really as in-depth as they promised. It was nice, the characters looked good, but it was basically mix and matching between, sets of clothing and stuff like that. It wasn't as impressive as it had looked in the previews and the trailers. And Brendon, silence your phone next time.
Sorry. It was all for you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really wanted the game to be good so bad.
No, I know. We waited for it for such a long time, and we picked up every scrap of press we could on it because there was nothing out there.
Yeah, I mean, I was starting getting tired of Call of Duty. I was getting tired of Halo, and I just wanted something new, something different, something fresh. I really wanted a new IP from a small company that had only really done add-ons for another game to come out and kind of just blow us away and give us something new, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, that was really disappointing, and I hope if they do a sequel, they'll learn from where they went wrong.
Hopefully. Yeah, the other problem that we had is, I mean, we earned all those attachments for those guns.
That didn't seem to really do anything.
No, actually, it was weird. Like, you would put a silencer on, and that would, lower your accuracy, and, all the stat things made no sense. Like, I got an add-on, and it would fuck everything up.
Yeah. The stats were pretty much meaningless for all of the guns. I mean,
the stats in general were meaningless. Everything was meaningless.
And the launch day lag. Holy crap, their servers were horrible. There was
for
so much
2
lag,
days.
it was unplayable.
For 2 days. I was like, oh, this would be so good if it worked. For 2 days. It took them to fix that problem, and then it worked. And then I was still disappointed.
Yeah, just all around disappointing.
Alright, well, I mean, I don't understand. What were these guys doing? I mean, they came out, they started marketing this game. Did they go to a marketing class for Peter Molyneux? Is that what happened? Did they go in and Peter Molyneux was like, no, you need to lie about your game. That's what you need to do. You need to go out there and tell them, oh, no, we're merging the line. We're going to come out and we're going to present a new idea and everything. We're going to merge the line between single player and multiplayer. No, that's not what you did, assholes. What you did is you added bots. You added the worst part of any game. I mean, look at Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike, when people stopped playing, you'd go onto a server, oh, I'm going to go revisit Counter-Strike. You go revisit Counter-Strike, and you get into a server, like, wow, I'm really doing good. I guess I didn't lose my step. And you look, and there's bots. And then you're like, oh, I fucking tricked out the retarded robots. Okay. And you remember, Unreal Tournament? How they had bots in that? And, the only purpose for them was to, train yourself to get really good at sniping.
Oh, yeah.
You'd sit on a map, and you'd sit there, take them out just to get, here, headshot, double kill.
Those guys would just, fucking run in circles and shoot at you occasionally. They were not the brightest tools.
That's all bots are for, is to train you how to feel like a badass before you go into the real game and get your ass stomped. They go I'm going back to bots because I suck. I don't understand. It was then you had the character customization that they advertised for that long period of time. Oh, you're gonna be able to customize your character. You're gonna have a different look for everybody. But when they started you out, you had like 2 shirts.
Yeah, and even like once you unlocked everything, it fell really short because it was just mix and match from clothing sets. It was
and half the time, you can mix and match. You look like a character in WoW to level 20, looking like a retard. The only thing you had was to kind of maybe make the colors match. It was useless. There was no character customization. The gun customization was a joke. You couldn't even change the paint on it.
Yeah. I don't really care much for changing paint on guns anyway. It's just more fine-tuning.
And that wasn't even there.
That was crap, too.
Oh, and remember, they got to let us select voices? Yeah,
that was completely pointless. I didn't understand that.
Yeah, there was no customization. They pretty much lied completely. No, you're not customizing anything. This thing is barely... I mean, they didn't even touch on customization. Not only that, they also talked about it was going to... all the players were going to be involved in making the story and drive the story to a different direction.
The story was very scripted. Everything was scripted throughout.
Yeah. It felt like a choose-your-own-adventure book.
Yeah,
it was what it felt like. Oh, you're going to pick this side. Oh, if you win, it's going to switch off in this direction. And no one gave a shit. Did anybody watch the opening cinematics? Did they even... I mean, I tried. Yeah. It was horrible. The lines were horrible. Everything they were saying was horrible. There was no story. It was nothing. It was pointless.
There was a story. It was just very light. Yeah. Nobody cared.
But the thing is, like, if you like look inside the instruction manual and read the story that they had planned for this thing, it was actually impressive. It was very cool. It made me want to explore the arc. You know what this felt like to me? It felt like an afterthought multiplayer attachment, like Dead Space or BioShock 2. How they just tacked on a multiplayer component to a very good single-player game, except with this case, they didn't release a single-player game.
No single player.
That's exactly what this was. It was horrible.
I think it was just an incomplete game. From the look and feel, it just felt incomplete.
But no one was paying attention, so they had more than enough time to complete the motherfucking thing.
Exactly. They were getting no press anyways, so they could have pushed it back and actually done something revolutionary.
Everything they told us about it, everything I scrapped on, it was going to be amazing. It was going to have... You're going to have the free running of Mirror's Edge. You're going to have the team cooperativeness of Team Fortress 2 with the different classes. You were going to... It was going to... I mean, how... It sounded so amazing, and how did they fuck that up?
Well, as many times as I've been burned, I really should know better than to get excited over team cooperation, because there is no fucking such thing on Xbox Live. Everybody's retarded and out for themselves and trying to get their kill count up. So, that wasn't a big surprise to me.
It's just, I couldn't have possibly been more disappointed. It sounded so freaking amazing, and it didn't. It didn't deliver at all. It was a complete waste of time. It was a waste of my $60. It was a waste of time. This game should have been scrapped. With the way I looked at this game...
Not scrapped, finished. That's all I wanted out of it.
Yeah, and I hope to God they don't get a chance they move on to a different department. The only thing good about the game was the running, and even that was broken. I mean, yeah, the runnings felt well, but every now and then you're in the middle of a gunfight, you're getting shot behind, you try to get into a wall that you know you could jump over.
You just run face first into it.
Yeah, you don't do anything. You just run into it, and now you're dead because the mechanic broke all of a sudden.
Well, that was one of the more minor gripes about it. Overall, that mechanic worked pretty well, I think.
Yeah, it worked pretty well, but it was still broken. It was the only thing good about it, and it was still broken. A game that was released 2-3 years ago, Mirror's Edge, was flawless. I mean, everything worked.
Yeah, that free running was definitely...
So that system was out there. It was out there, and they didn't use it? They didn't try? This is a complete waste, man. It was just... It was like you get a girl, and you're about to have sex, and she slams your door on your dick. That's what it felt like to me. It was... I was so excited, and I fucking got my dick slammed in a door is what happened with this game.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't have sex near doors when you're dating a crazy bitch.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty much it. What we're trying to say is, fuck this game. Makes me not want to try new IPs.
I wouldn't say fuck this game. I was disappointed, yes, but they had a good start. They should have completed the game. I'm hoping for more from that company. Maybe they can, pick up where they left off and actually do a good, complete game.
Personally, I'm gonna go with fuck this game, mainly because they lied out their asses about this.
That is true.
Peter Molyneux did the same thing, but at least he delivered a quality product in Fable 1.
Yeah,
it didn't.
The first one.
It didn't deliver anything what he said it was, but at least it was solid. This game didn't deliver anything that it said it was, and it sucked.
All right, I'll give you that. I digress.
So they lied to us, and then they delivered us shit. That's what this game did. This is a complete waste of time. And fuck them, piss in their Cheerios. Screw them.